You know, the whole time I thought there was a 6-pack of these for $4.99, right? And it wasn't a 6-pack; it was only a 4-pack. And I was like, oh, that makes sense. The whole time I thought I was drinking 6 of these, and I was only drinking 4. Honestly, that's so true, because some people can have a negative influence on you, and it's just best to distance yourself from those kinds of people. Yeah, it is, and you know what I'm saying. I don't know. It's like you want to help people out, right? And you want to try to get them to not hurt people, and you want to try to be there for them. But at the end, their negative actions is really going to rub off on you, whether you know it or not. You don't realize it's going to until it starts. Read my last comment. My mom and dad are both Italian. I was born in Italy, but when I was very young, we moved to USA. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool, bro. Show me your friends. I'll show you your future. Yeah, yeah. Show me your friends. I'll show you your future. But you know, in the Bible, they say to stay away from people like that. That those bad seeds can be planted in your house, and it can be planted in your home. So it's best to not have them around. You know, if they play with witchcraft and they're in dark magic, it's best to not have them around. You know what I'm saying? And that's why you gotta watch who you're with, and you gotta watch who you sleep with, because you're connected to that person and every person they ever slept with. It's a connection. And let me explain something. With my ex, I didn't know that she was married until I already moved in with her. I felt like I had endless nights. I could not sleep right. I started drinking more. I was really depressed. I was going through anxiety. I couldn't breathe half the nights. I couldn't sleep right. And then when she left to work, for some reason I was able to sleep. And then for some reason I felt led to go to the couch. Like I needed to be on that couch. I laid in that couch and I had the best night sleep. So my one night turned to 2 nights. My 2 nights turned to 3 nights. My 4 nights turned to 5. Next you know it, I'm like, dude, I'm just staying out here. And I felt like God was telling me not to be in bed with that girl because she's still legally married. That's not your wife. You know, I want you here. And since I departed from her, I left her church, and I realized her church was not a good church. That was a church that was out for your money. They didn't care about, and they didn't care about the people in the church. They only cared about what you were given and how much you were given, and then you were allowed in their little circle of people. And it was just like, no, that's not godly people. You know what I'm saying? And then when you talk to them, and they're cursing in an office right in a church, and you're a pastor, that looks even worse. So I'm like, whoa, what's going on here? I think it's a show. I think it was just a money grabbing. It's a money grabber. It's a business. They turned the church into a business now. And that is wrong. And that I would never stand behind. And that is why people are running from the churches now. People don't want to be a part of it. But that's not every church. That's not every church. That's probably 2 or 3 out of 5 churches, which is still a lot. But there's still that 2 or 3 churches out there that do not do that. That's where you need to be. If you see that, pull away from it. Not yet. YouTube thinks I'm 12. I need... Change your birthday, dummy. He's young. He's very young. Oh yeah, the Megadon. That was a pretty good movie.